We've done a video on looking at the tendon attachments onto the lateral epicondyle, which is obviously really important in tennis elbow and common extensor tendinopathy pathology. But have you ever come more distally? Have you actually looked at the extensor musculature and also some of the thumb musculature? Well, we're going to do this now in the next video. Now, just remember, it's all about the little finger. That's a great soft tissue landmark for helping to orientate yourself to this area. So we're going to look at the muscles of the forearm. So I'm just going to place the probe about 5 centimeters away from the lateral epicondyle. And as you can see, the patient is relaxed at around a 90-degree elbow flexed position. And the first thing that you're going to find is the radius. Now the radius is always there and it's very easy to find. So you can see the nice cortical bone there. If I just go further towards the lateral epicondyle, you can see a really nice muscle wrapping around the bone, and that is the supinator muscle. As we go down distally, you can actually see the posterior interosseous nerve going through between the deep and the superficial head. So find your radius, in transverse, find your supinator. Now, what we're then going to look for is we're going to move the probe superiorly. Now remember, when you do this, you need to then toe down the probe and you'll be able to find a really nice image of the scorpion's tail here. So this is the scorpion's tail and this is the tendon of ECRB. Once you've orientated yourself to that, then you know that this is extensor digitorum, and as we go more superiorly, make sure you toe in. This is going to be the muscle belly of ECRB, ECRL, and as we move more superiorly, brachioradialis. So just to recap, the muscle belly of ECRB, the tendon, and we've got extensor digitorum there. If I move the probe distally, you can see the muscle gets bigger, but what we start to see is a very small, almost box-like muscle here. Now this is one of your key soft tissue landmarks, and this is extensor digiti minimi. If I just move up and down, you see it getting smaller as you go more proximally, and it gets bigger. If you're not sure, what do? You just ask your patient just to wiggle their little finger. And so extensor digiti minimi is a really useful soft tissue landmark, because once you've found that, you know if you move inferiorly, then we've got extensor carpi ulnaris, and you can follow that all the way down. If we then move the probe a little bit more proximally, you can actually see Anconeus. So we're just going to recap. This is Anconeus. This is extensor carpi ulnaris. As we move more superiorly, this is extensor digiti minimi. Wiggle the finger, check you're there, prove to yourself that you're right. This is extensor digitorum. If we then move further up and we just probe with our, if we just toe down the probe, then we can get the tendon, which is the scorpion's tail of ECRB. Now we can see a little bit more as well. If we start to move the probe, I just want you to heel down the probe and I want you to get a nice image of the ulna and the radius. As we move distally, you will see underneath extensor carpi ulnaris a small bean-like muscle coming up here, and that is your extensor pollicis longus, or your EPL. If you ask your patient just to extend the thumb, you'll see a really nice contraction, which again confirms for you that you're on the right muscle. Don't guess, prove to yourself. If we then move towards the radius, this is the radius, this will be your abductor pollicis longus, again part of your first extensor compartment. So if you just ask your patient to abduct the thumb, you can see abductor pollicis longus there. Now that's a really nice little round tour of the forearm muscles, the extensor compartment. Did you find that video useful? If you did, don't worry, we've got loads more videos for you. You can like our videos, you can make a comment, you can subscribe to our channel to get all of our new videos, and you can even join our membership. Good luck scanning.